so here's the XSR900. Looks really, really comfortable. So they said to hop on and start everything up. We're gonna put it in A mode. So there's A mode, B, standard. So we'll have some fun with A. So far the riding position is literally, I wouldn't say it's identical to the XSR9. It's actually more upright than the XSR9, which I didn't even think was possible, but it is possible. But it's comfortable, man. It's very, very... Oh, there's an XSR9 friend right there. What up, dude? So yeah, I can already feel it, man. So this thing's got a triple motor in it. I believe the specs are really, really similar to the XSR9. It's got different mapping though. So all three maps of the XSR9 are going to be different than all three of these, and I think it's a less aggressive mapping. However, I think that, you know, through the tuning process and shit, you can get this just as beefed up as an XSR9 and even more. So these things have a lot of potential for sure with some badass styling, dude. Because to be honest, I would almost say that I like the look of this more than the XSR9, even with it being all, you know, hella cafe racer and shit, man. I like that old school style. But this gauge, man, this LED gauge is fucking sick. I just like that, kind of like that new style with the mix of the old, and it's got a gear indicator on it, which is super fucking helpful for somebody like me who's taking it out for a first ride. These mirrors are actually money. That's something that's usually pretty rare on a bike when you get it on it for the first time, is finding something with mirrors that you're cool with, and this is pretty nice. So again, I have the Yamaha Nazi behind me, so I can't do anything stupid. I can't fucking try to power wheelie it or anything like that, otherwise they ask me to get off the bike and take my keys, and so like I said, we don't want that shit. But yeah, so one thing else I noticed is that the engine braking on this bike is super similar to the XSR9. Probably because it's the same fucking engine. But engine braking, it almost feels like it's actually more helpful than that of the XSR9. It's a taller bike for sure. Like, I would say I can flat foot it still, but I'm 6'1", so it sits a little bit taller than the XSR9. So if you're short, then you might want to, you know, take out the bike and see if it works for you before purchasing it for sure. But let's see, what else has it got over here, man? So okay, it does have traction control on and off, which you can I think you can take off. But as far as like flickability, it feels just as flickable as the XSR9 for sure. I'm trying not to get too fucking squirrely with it, but just from what I can tell, because of the upright position and probably because of how light this bike is, it's probably the same exact thing. And I think what these bikes weigh, what, a little over 400 something wet, so it's not bad at all. You can kind of hear the exhaust, kind of. I think you could probably throw like Hrsepower exhaust on this and probably have it be just as meaty as the XSR9 sound. And I probably want something that looked really cool, that was something that like kind of like matched the retro look. Something that, I mean, I think they have some of those Hrsepower that kind of like look almost industrial. Oh wow, that feels really good. Like, we go on like 2 turns on this entire fucking ride, and so far from what I can tell, man, I love it. Fuck yeah, this thing, dude, it's fucking torquey, man. This thing's got the fucking power that the XSR9 has for sure. It can go, and it can definitely get you in trouble, but it could do so in a very stylish, hipster manner. Like, really, I think all I would need is a fedora, and I'd be fucking set, man. That would essentially be a fucking a hipster squid. Would be in a fedora a zip-up vest with a t-shirt, some really tight ass. No, it wouldn't even be skinny jeans, man. They'd probably have to be rocking jorts. And some fucking Jerusalem cruisers. What are those called? Birks, dude. Birkenstocks. And I don't want to be next to this car right here in its blind spot. So far, what I think about these demo days, I think they're fucking cool, and I think they're fucking shitty at the same time. It's like, I know that these fucking demo riders, man, I know that they want to get on it, dude. They get fucking bored of doing the same ride over and over again below 35 miles an hour. So I know they want to do something about it, but whatevs. Alright, let's see if we can actually get on it. I'm really hoping people fucking bust a move. Oh, fuck. Yeah, dude, this thing's quick, man. This thing's quick for sure. Like, it's just the looks don't match the power. Fuck no. The fuck, I mean, if I'd want to pull up to somebody on a Super Sport on like an R6 or something, because, dude, I'm pretty sure this thing would probably beat the shit out of them, because of the torque on the 0 to 100 for sure. I mean, if the CO9 can do it, then this can do it. Then this can definitely do it. And dude, with a tune, oh man, this thing would be just straight nasty. I think that's why I like it more than the FCO9. I like it because it's not like it's trying to look fast, or it's not like it's trying to look sporty. I just love triples, man. I fucking love triples. That's like something that I will never stop loving. I'm sure this thing will be able to power wheelie though. I'm positive. Oh fuck yeah, dude, this front wheel, this thing will come straight up. Alright, so far the turning ability, man, feels really good. Brakes brakes feel good. Like I said, dude, I mean, like, it's just like an FCO9. It really is. It's just like an FCO9. It's not really a lot of surprises there. Fuck, dude, and I got fucking Mr. Magoo up here on this bike. Alright, so one thing I do like is that you can switch modes just on the fly. Same thing with the FCO9. You don't have to turn off the bike or restart it or anything like that. So, we'll go ahead and we'll throw it in standard mode for the way back. So heading back, final thoughts on the bike. Like I said, I already love the look of it, dude. I love that fucking retro look, and I love that the fact that it has the triple motor in it. This guy, what the fuck are you doing? I like that it has the triple oh, you fucking, dude, you fucking douche nozzle, man. Seriously, you can't see that we're on a fucking group ride, but, okay, sorry, I get distracted. So, dude, I like the looks of the bike already, man. I love the fact that it has a triple motor. I like the fact that it's tunable, that it has the different modes and stuff. Would I recommend it for a first bike? Fuck no, man. Fuck no. Same thing with the FCO9, dude. I wouldn't recommend those for either of these for a first bike. You could definitely power wheelie this shit off into a fucking ravine if you weren't careful. So that's one thing to keep in mind. If you're an experienced rider and you want fucking power and you want something that looks sophisticated and classy, something that you can wear your fedora with, then fuck yeah, dude, get this bike, man. Seriously, I think the price is around what, eight grand for something brand new, which is a steal, because considering nobody's had a lot of complaints with the FCO9 motor, then you know it's solid enough to be put into this new bike, and it's reliable, with over 2 years of production into it. So yeah, dude, I think it's a sick bike. Definitely not for a beginner though. I don't want to say it's an older person's bike because I don't think that's what they were going for. I think they were going for more of that, you know, cafe racer look for maybe the younger crowd, but I could see myself being an older guy riding this. I'll just say that. I could see myself being an older guy that still wants that fucking hooligan in a bike, but yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting out of it. The riding position is fucking comfortable. You can ride it all fucking day, night, year, decade. You could ride this thing forever and just love it and be really, really comfortable without any back issues. So anyways, guys, that's my thoughts on the bike. I'm sorry I couldn't get on it more, but for those of you interested in it or want to know any more about it or may not have access to this bike, then ride an XSR9, and it's literally the same exact bike but with some better styling, a more comfortable fucking seat, and yeah, so I don't know. Anyways, I dig it. That's my thoughts on the bike, and this is All Day Anthony. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.